Just when I was getting up for it, we're gone again. Liverpool going to lose to Brighton 2-1. What can you say? Before the game, I said it during the week. That's no good beating Galatasaray if you don't kick on and start getting consistency with results. Brighton was always going to be a stiff test, but Liverpool, look, we put ourselves in this position where we are now. We don't have enough points on the board. Look, you're not going to win the league. I understand that, but we've had so many opportunities to be, I guess, comfortable in the Champions League spots, and we're just not good enough. I heard a commentator saying there during the game that we've been outrun in 26 of the 30 games this season in the Premier League. We've been outrun. Now, is that not telling you that Slot's tactics just don't work? This slow, passive football. Yes, he won the Premier League last season, but it's the back end of Klopp. It's the players Klopp left him. He's completely gutted it and changed the style, the brand of football. And it's not working. And if FSG think for 1 second that it's eventually going to work, to have their shite, it's not going to work. Liverpool going to Brighton today, as I said to you. Brighton, let's be real about it. Brighton were the better team and they had the more clear-cut chances. I think the second goal was offside. I always said that far is a load of bollocks anyway. I think they can draw lines. I'm not saying they did it intentionally. That's not what I'm saying. But I think they can do what they want. Them lines don't mean shit. They don't mean like that's a fact. That's bullshit. To me, that was offside. But I'm not taking that away from Brighton. Brighton deserved to win the game. So, deservedly so, they got their 3 points. I'm just saying that was a bad decision with the VAR. Again, for the millionth time. For everybody. I mean, all across the Premier League. So, to start, he brings Gakpo back into the team. Why was Rio not deserved of a start? Probably our best player against Spurs. What did he get against Galatasaray? Did he come on for a few minutes against Galatasaray? And he goes and brings him on today late enough in the game. And of course, he looked very, very, very good. He looks very dangerous. And the next managers are going to come in eventually, which will happen. He's going to be getting loads of game time because he's a really good player and he's young and, the future is bright for him. The first goal, I think Konata was very soft for the first goal. I thought he should have been beaten away. I think it was very soft. Brighton goes up and gets obviously the lead. And then, of course, Kirkes ran from deep. The ball, the Brighton defence was pushing up, obviously playing for offside, but he was running from that deep. He anticipated it. In fairness to him, he was really good. He anticipated where it was going. And the finish was very, very good. That was a really good finish. And 1-1, and you're thinking, yes, look, get the mistakes out of the way. We'll kick on. But we didn't kick on. And, of course, Brighton got their goal. And I thought Welbeck was offside. But that's not taken away from Brighton. Brighton, he deserved to beat Liverpool today. So what's that now mean? I haven't even looked at the table here. So Liverpool are 2 points. I mean, they're 2 points behind Villa. Villa have a game in hand against West Ham tomorrow. And Chelsea have a game in hand in Liverpool, and they can jump Liverpool. So Liverpool could potentially be going down to 6th. It's not good enough. We know that. We beat Galatasaray during the week. I wouldn't say I got excited. I was delighted with the result. I was buzzing that we were going into the quarter-final. But it's Galatasaray, and it's at Anfield. Galatasaray is a poor side. I don't care what anyone says. They're tough enough for Liverpool because of the form we're in. They're tough for Liverpool. But Anfield, great result of the night. But there you have it. We're back to square one. We're at this crack again. So, and we've a few tough games coming up. We've United away. Tough result. United is playing well. They're getting results. So, I don't think we're going to be in the top 4. I don't know the story with that 5th spot. That's what we will not be getting 4th spot. It's 5th spot we'll be battling for. And it's going to be tough, obviously, with the fixtures we've coming up. And I don't know if 5th spot even gets the Champions League now. I don't know. They keep saying they will and they won't, depending on English results or the other English clubs' results. But, overall, Liverpool don't seem to want to do that. They don't. I don't know. They don't have the grit or determination. They're being outran. And I think they're a bit dishevelled now at the moment. I think they're all a bit all over the place. and the confidence is not there. You can see it. We'll be going into the PSG games, obviously, on as the underdogs, which I prefer, as I said. But yeah, it's just my fear is obviously I don't expect to win the Champions League, but my fear is not qualifying for the Champions League next year. Because I just think as I said, you can't get the players. And sometimes you might want to buy 1 or 2 players in the summer, or 3 if Liverpool do go and buy them, which they're going to need to. But players won't want to come. I just think when modern day footballer wants to play Champions League football, and that's the way it is. But that's it. Yeah, so Man City's next. The international break now, I think it's Man City's next in the FA Cup away. The games don't get any easier. But yeah, look, I'm a bit defeated today, as you can see. But yeah, let's see what the next few weeks brings us. And we'll be talking soon.